Okay, hello class 9. Today we are going to do the numericals, and I have selected these two important numericals for you all. It is numerical number 5 and numerical number 6. So let me tell you the question first of all. In the question he is saying you the two spares we are having. One is made up of wood and the second one is made up of iron. The volume is same, that means 100, and density is how much? It is 0.3 grams for the wood spare and 8.9 for the iron one. The density of the water is given to us, it is 1 gram per centimeter cube. He is asking us to calculate the weight of each spare. दोनों spares का क्या निकालना है? Weight निकालना है, and we have to calculate the upthrust. So let us go for the first part. पहले इनका weight निकालते हैं. So weight of A, first of all, it's equals to mg. The value of m is not given to us, so it will be how much? Rho v g. And why we have in place of m, I am writing rho v because density equals to mass upon volume. So from here we can say that mass equals to density into volume. Cross multiply करके क्या आ जाएगा? Density into volume. Now put the value. The density is given to us. Density is how much? It is 0. Density is given to us. It is how much? 0.3. So we have put it 0.3. The volume is 100 and g means g only. So on calculating this, we are getting 30 gf. So this is the weight of the first sphere. Now the upthrust will be equals to 30 gf only. Why 30 gf only? Because if we compare the density, इसकी density को अगर मैं water की density से compare कर रहा हूँ, तो density is 0.3 and the density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. So it will float on the water surface. तो ये float करेगी water surface पे और इसके ऊपर जो upthrust लगेगा, it is equals to its weight. So it is equals to how much? 30 gf का upthrust इस पे लग रहा है. Now for the weight for spare B, again it will be equals to rho Vg. So when we talk about the rho, so rho means 8.9, V means 100 only, and G means only G. So on calculating this, we are getting 890 gf. Now going for the upthrust equals to, check the density. Density is 8.9 and the density of water is 1, so that means it will sink on water. So the water will exert the upthrust and the density of the water is to be considered. So upthrust equals to FB, and we know FB equals to rho Vg. So rho means how much? 1, because the density of the water is given to us. How much? 1. V means 100 and G means only G. So on calculating this, we are getting 100 gf. So this is the upthrust on B, and this is the upthrust on A. This is the weight of A, and this is the weight of B. So these are the answer for question number 5. In the second part, he is asking us which sphere will float, give reasons. तो दोनों में से कौन सा वाला स्पेयर फ्लोट करेगा जिसकी डेंसिटी कम होगी as compared to the water. So this A will float because the density of A is less than the density of water. So this will float on the water. Now coming to the second question. Second question means that is question number 6. In question number 6, he is saying you the mass of the block. The mass of the block is given to us. It is 13.5 and its volume is given to us. It is 15 into 10 to the power minus 3. The volume is given to us. This much meter cube. Calculate the upthrust on the block if it's held fully immersed in water. So what we have to calculate? We have to calculate upthrust on this. So for calculating the upthrust, we know K FB equals to rho Vg. This is the formula for calculating the upthrust. And what about the rho? Rho कितना है? The rho is given to us. Rho is 1000. So why we are taking 1000? Because the density of the water is given to us. It is 1000. तो जो upthrust लगेगा, it is the density of the water will work there. So the water density of the water is given to us, it is 1000, so we have to take 1000. So rho means 1000. What about V? V is this much, so 15 into 10 to the power minus 3, and G means only G. So on calculating this, so it will be 15 kgf, or we can say 150 Newton on multiplying with 10, that is with the value of G. So either you can write 15 kgf or either you can write 150 Newton. So this is your answer. Now for the second, this is the answer for the A part. Similarly, we are having the B part also for the same question. In the B part, he will asking you, will the block float or sink in water when released? He is asking us, will the block will float or sink in water? So for that we know the density of the water. Density of the water is how much? It is 1000 kg per meter cube, and we have to calculate the density of this block. इस ब्लॉक का डेंसिटी मुझे कैलकुलेट करना है. So for calculating the density of the block, we know the formula that density equals to mass upon volume. Okay, density equals to mass upon volume. The mass of the block is given to us, it is 13.5. So put the value of mass here, it is 13.5. What about the volume? It is 15 into 10 to the power minus 3. So जब इसको solve करेंगे तो you are getting 900 kg per meter cube. So compare this with the density of the water. Density of the water is this much. So we simply say that since it will float, and what about the reason? Okay, the density of block क्या है? Is less than density of water. So this is your answer for question number 6, B part. Now let us check for the C part. In the C part, he is asking us what will be the upthrust on the block while floating. Take the density of the water 1000 kg. Now he is asking us the upthrust. We know the formula for calculating the upthrust. The upthrust will be equals to mg. That means it is equals to the weight. Okay, it is floating, it is freely floating. So freely floating means कि जो upthrust होगा वो उसके weight के बराबर होगा. That means upthrust will equals to weight of block. And what about the weight of the block? It is mg. So m is how much? M is 13.5 and g means g only. So it will be 13.5 kgf. So this will be the upthrust on the block. Why we have taken this? Why we have taken upthrust equals to weight of the block? We have taken this because वो क्या कह रहा है? फ्लोट कर रही है. फ्लोट कर रही है तो मीन्स कि जो upthrust लगेगा it should be equals to its weight. उसके weight के इक्वल होना चाहिए तभी वो फ्लोट करेगी. वेट से कम हो जाएगा या ज्यादा हो जाएगा. अगर वेट से कम होगा तो then the body will भी ऊपर सरफेस पे आ जाएगी, और वेट से ज्यादा हो जाएगा then body will go down. So that means कि जो upthrust है it should be equal to the weight of the block. That's why we have taken this. That's why we are using this mg, और मैंने इसको कैलकुलेट किया. I am getting 13.5. Now after this, let us. I think few more questions are left here. कुछ questions. Question number 8. You have to try by yourself. ये question number 8 जो है it is same as question number 5. Question number 4 which we have done in the previous video. So just try this question number 8, और उसके बाद question number 9, 10 leave these two questions, and these are the enough numericals in this chapter. Now in the next video we are going to start with the relative density. So for today, thank you very much.